battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Nope. Whoopsies. Welcome, fellow travelers. We're there and back again with some more Dawnless Days Total War. This is our Woodland Realm campaign on turn 183. And as usual, just scroll that down a bit. So after much consideration, I've decided that I'm just going to see what I can do about pursuing these short victory conditions. For the most part, because there is a new patch coming out for well, there already has been a new patch released for Dawnless Days that I'm anxious to try out. And unfortunately, this campaign is going to take a heck of a lot longer to achieve if we try to go for long victory. I still think we can get domination. We're getting pretty darn close to it. At this point, we should be... Let me see here. Yeah, we're at level 8, so we're getting close to level 10. I'm sure we can get level 10, and then it shouldn't be too hard to get to short victory. The problem is, we do have a bit of a problem with the war against the Veilsmen. And it was our alliance with the Veilsmen here that was allowing us to achieve most of our objectives going into the long victory conditions. So in order to achieve long victory, we need to consolidate the Woodsman Homes, which is a province over here. And unfortunately, because we were forced to break our alliance with the Veilsmen, that is no longer checked off. So we're basically just going to have to annihilate these guys ever since they decided to go to war with the dwarves. And it was a very hard decision to make because I really felt like I had no choice. I kind of had to back the dwarves because if I decided to support the Veilsmen, and again, I should not have done this alliance so early. So if I decided to support the Veilsmen militarily, I would have had to go to war against the dwarves up here, and of course, Dale over here too. Now, looking at the map, I don't know if even that was that much better of a decision. Because now our relations with our neighbors have gone down the hill. Lothlorien is now to negative 445. They absolutely hate us right now, so any moment they're probably going to break that alliance with us, and that's going to make the campaign even trickier to get through. So war with them is going to be very likely if we don't try to patch things up with them quickly. The Veilsmen over here, well, of course, we're still at war with them. We've done a pretty good job of bringing them down a peg or two. Dale over here, also on very bad terms with them. They still have, what is this? We still have a non-aggression pact, but because our relations are so sour, they could end up breaking that non-aggression pact and then attacking us entirely. So that's why I need to wipe out the Veilsmen as quickly as possible. I'm going to try to get to level 10 as fast as I can, and then for the objectives... We only need to maintain the central woodlands, southern and sylvan dwellings, and of course maintain 50% culture across all of our provinces. I think we've already achieved this now that I think about it. Yeah, so we should be at 50% culture across the board, right? And for some reason, the war with the Veilsmen has led to a bit of a cultural decline, so... That's kind of an issue. But culture is great across the board here. We are well over 50% in all these areas, but getting to 80%, that's just going to take so long. One thing I would like to see improved going forward is maybe if the developers can give us a little bit of a break on cultural development, because it does take a long time to convert a region, a very long time. Maybe a little too long. Because if we were trying to get to 80% across all of our provinces, we would be at this campaign for probably like another 100 turns easily. And then, of course, the more territory you conquer, the more provinces you had to convert over to your culture. So that's another reason why I just don't think long victory is going to be in our best interest. I'd rather just wrap this campaign up with a short victory, get to level 10 for dominance. But the long victory, not only do we have to take the Woodsman homes by force, but if Lothlorien breaks their alliance with us, we're going to have to take their lands too by force. And then we have to get this up to 80% across all provinces. And that's just not going to happen. Like 80% culture. With Lothlorien, wouldn't be as bad. I mean, I think they share the same culture as we do. So it wouldn't be that hard to consolidate Lorien. But again, it just means we're going to be going to war with pretty much half of Middle-earth. It's already bad enough that we've had to fight the Valesmen. We've got Dale and Lothlorien becoming potential enemies in the next couple of turns. I truly hope not. If I can find some way to stop ticking them off, that would be great. And then we've got Isengard down here. Even Isengard's in a pretty... Yeah, it's going down. So we haven't reached 50% yet with Isengard. And I'm too reluctant to give it up because it is bringing in a lot of money for us. So what can I do to boost culture here? Let me see. Yeah, and why is culture going down? That's another thing I'd like to figure out. I think we've built everything we possibly can. I guess I'll do this one next, bring in some more money. It's been a while since I played this campaign. Last weekend I was just trying to wrap up my Noldor Varegion campaign, so I'm glad I got that done. Now I just need to wrap this up so I can decide if I'm going to move on to another faction with the newest patch.
Ready, elves. Watch for the enemy.
Or if I might just take a little bit of a break from Dawnless days, I'm not sure. Yeah, nothing here really helps with culture. I guess I should be referring to it as influence. But it upsets me that culture is going, well, influence is declining in all of our provinces. It has something to do with this war breaking out. I don't know how that's having an impact on our influence.
I will guard our people.
I wish I understood that better.
Elves.
Okay, so when you take a look at the military situation. Now, last stream, we did a great job of eliminating a good portion of the Anduin's forces. So we fought a huge battle over here near the Elven King's Halls. We also fought an even bigger battle over here outside of Agadan, so I think we've diminished them militarily by, I would say, as much as 70% of their total fighting strength. So what we really need to do now is just deliver a fatal blow to the forces outside of Beorning Hall. So what I'd like to do next is just take these guys out quickly. I should probably send Legolas to do this. Yeah, because I don't think he has any more range left.
We must bring justice to the enemy. Our path is certain. Deliver their end!
Alright, let's do this really quick. Alright then. I might just auto-resolve this one. I'm trying to save this for... Yeah, let's just do aggressive here. There we go, wiped him out. Happy with that. At least he didn't get away. Took some casualties off of that, but at least we wiped them out, so that's better.
Come with me.
That's good.
Elves!
That way he can't come back to fight another day.
Our path is certain. We must bring justice to the enemy. Come with me. I will guard our people. Ready, elves.
Now, I could try to go after these guys over here. But I'm still waiting on... Let me see here. Do I have another army down here? No, that's the dwarves. We're on very good terms with the dwarves. Okay, let's not go... Yeah, let's not leave Goblin Town, because then we start suffering attrition. So we have 4 standing armies here. Do I have a 5th one at all, or is it just 4? Yeah, I think it's just 4. We've got 4 full stack armies. We got this guy over here too.
Elves. We must bring
I
justice
think
to
I'll
the
go ahead and end this turn, because there's really not a terrible amount left that I can do, right?
I will guard our people.
Okay, let's see here. Governor. Anything that might help with influence? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I knew these guys were going to attack us. That's no surprise there. Yeah, they're just trying to gang up on poor Legolas here.
We must withdraw.
I'd be surprised if they went after us, but I was kind of hoping they would. Alright, let's do the decree here. Yep. Oh, that's right. We had to promote a bunch of people, too. Yep. That helps out tremendously. Alright, then. So,
Elves. I will guard
I might just do an auto-resolve here. Because what we need to do is just continue pushing these guys as hard as we can. I'll let the dwarves take the territory up north, but I would like to take Durnslade if I can. It's not a requirement for me to take over the Woodsman homes, but if I am going to fight the Valesmen, I'd rather reap some reward from this. Because having to betray my alliance with the Valesmen in favor of the dwarves, I better get something out of this, territorially speaking. Because we have lost way too many troops, and we have had to make far too many sacrifices to help out the dwarves. Alright, we'll dismantle you. I guess I can't convert you at all, can I? Alright, well, I can convert you. Anything that helps with influence at all. That's the name of the game right now, is just to boost influence as much as I can so that it's not in such a bad state of decline.
Keep your wits sharp.
Yeah, I don't have any other supporting forces down here.
Elves. I will guard our people. We must bring justice to the enemy.
I think what I'll do is this. Can I merge some of you guys together?
Elves. We go. We must bring justice to the enemy. Our path is certain.
Alright, so, I'm going to save it here. Because I'd like to see what I can do about just auto-resolving this.
We go. Elves. We must bring justice to the enemy. Our path is certain. They must all be killed.
Now, I don't really want to auto-resolve this, because I think we're going to take some pretty bad casualties. But I would love to wipe these guys out quickly, so I am going to manually fight this one. Hey, A-Train. Good to have you in the chat. I was just playing this. Wars are very fun. I very much agree with that. Took some time to get the hang of this mod. Yeah, if you don't have a whole lot of experience playing Attila or even Rome 2, this can be a bit of a learning curve for you. It definitely was for me when I first tried everything out, but this is my third campaign that I'm pretty close to finishing. So I'm definitely having fun with it. Oh, this terrain is not favorable. Alright, has been a minute since I've played this, so go ahead and just get ourselves into our favorite formation. Let me know, A-Train, if you've been playing any other Lord of the Rings mods lately. I think I've heard about AGO being a thing, so a lot of people happy with that. Alright. I do love these Lasglen warriors. They're fantastic. There we go. Oh, I hate fighting in the woods in Dawnless days. Such a headache.
We must not waver. Weapons ready, elves.
Alright, and then put you guys over here then is what I'm thinking. There we go.
Elves.
Alright, this is gonna suck.
Look! Friendly banners! Our reinforcements arrive!
Okay, here come our reinforcements. I mean, I don't really think we're gonna need you guys, so...
The enemy draws near!
Alright, so we're just gonna have to fight these guys going uphill. Not gonna be fun, but we need to get ourselves into position quickly. And then you guys just start making your way to the front. Get over here. Actually, I'm gonna pause this. Might as well get you into proper formation here. In fact, I'm gonna have you guys kind of go over here for me. We'll try to memorize this here. There we go. And then, let me see. Where are my archers? Here we go. Lords of Lasglen. These are some of the finest archers you can get as the Mirkwood Elves. Alright. Oh crap, wasn't paying attention, shit. Yep, start falling back. Fall back, fall back.
Beware! Our hidden units have been revealed!
Alright, Legolas, need to start taking out that cavalry before they become a menace. Perfect, okay, I think we just saved our archers. long as we maintain our testudo formation, we should be fine. Damn, the cavalry's flanking us. Okay.
Find your courage. Weapons ready, elves.
Okay, where are my spears? Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys come over here. Come help us out over here. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it.
Elven warriors. Ready, elves.
The enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
Okay, that cavalry's being a menace already.
My arrows will fly true.
Okay. We're gonna just push forward and be as aggressive as we possibly can. We gotta break these guys. They can't just stay put. Where's my cavalry? Yeah, I need you guys to come help out.
Elven warriors.
Alright, we're gonna be in trouble over here on our flank if we don't do something.
Ready, elves.
Alright, I need you guys to start pushing forward. Get up this hill for me. Actually, my general, I need you to keep firing.
Weapons ready, elves. I will rid them from these lands.
Be watchful!
Okay, this is already very chaotic because they're cavalry. I can't see crap in these woods. Yeah, we're taking some casualties, but they're suffering even more. This cavalry is really a problem over here. They're gonna roll over my troops here. Damn. Okay, you better just withdraw. Withdraw. Where's my spears?
The upper hand!
We can't stop this cavalry. It always feels like they have way more cavalry than I expected.
Then flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display!
Alright, I need you guys to push forward.
Weapons ready, elves. My arrows will fly true. Elven warriors.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle!
Yeah, they are butchering my archers over here. Where's Legolas?
Keep your wits sharp. Ready, elves.
Alright, I need you guys to start pushing forward. Gotta do something about these archers here.
Weapons ready, elves.
Where are my spears?
Keep your wits sharp.
No, no, I need my other heavy spear infantry. Where the hell are they? Okay, you guys are still trying to fight off this cavalry.
Weapons ready, elves.
I gotta get some help over there. Yeah, you guys need to come over here fast. Come over here. Alright, that's it. I've had enough of these guys. Push forward, push forward. You gotta be aggressive here.
Find your courage. Ready yourselves. Keep your wits sharp. We must not waver. Weapons ready, elves.
Their general is dead! A lethal blow!
Jeez, about frickin' time.
Ready, elves.
Alright, we gotta chase these guys down. We're not letting them get away.
Keep your wits sharp. Ready, elves. Find your courage.
If this was on an open field, we would have completely slaughtered these guys. But fighting in the woods like this is the absolute worst thing in Dawnless days.
Elven warriors. Ready, elves.
Okay.
I will rid them from these lands.
I think we could have done better in this battle. We did suffer some needless... Well, we did suffer some casualties needlessly here, especially with our archers. We should have done a better job protecting the flanks. We should have known they were going to go for that approach, where they were just going to completely flank us with all their cavalry.
Elven warriors.
Alright, who else are we still chasing?
We must not waver.
I don't think there should be anything left of these guys. Our casualties aren't that bad, given the circumstances. But Legolas is going to need at least, I would say, he's probably going to need up to 3 turns. And then we lost our Aeothid, unfortunately, so that's a bummer.
We
We
go.
lost an entire unit of cavalry. That
We
could
must
have been
bring justice
avoided.
to the enemy.
We can definitely hire some
I will
mercenaries.
guard our people.
But his army is totally ready to go. I think we should just start pushing us. Let me see.
Watch for the enemy.
What we should do is this. We could...
I will guard our people. We must bring justice to
I'm
the
going to
enemy.
bring Legolas back over
Our path
here.
is certain.
And... let's just get these guys now. Yeah, there we go.
Elves! We must bring justice to the enemy. Elves! We must bring justice to the enemy.
Alright, let's go ahead and just have
I
you
will guard our people.
focus on control for now. I'll bring you down here. We're not going to do any spy actions anymore, because I know it's making the elves... It's making our neighbors, even more upset with us. They don't like... Yeah, if they detect, agent actions being used against their neighbors, they don't like that at all. Oh, boy, what am I going to do to fix this? It's so bad. Okay, I'll give you a medium gift. I mean, I'm just putting like a band-aid. I'm putting... basically just putting a small band-aid on what's a gash of a wound.
Keep your wits sharp.
I wish I could just send this guy forward. Yeah, let's at least bring it closer to the edge here, because he's got a lot of fantastic troops to work with.
Elves! I will guard our people.
Alright, let's go ahead and end this turn. I'm happy with that. Oh, I forgot Mordor is still a problem. But if I'm lucky, they'll continue holding out for good chunk of time, because the longer they keep the elves busy, the better. And the Veilsmen are just clearly in defense mode now.
We must bring justice to the
Oh,
enemy.
okay. Legolas is doing a lot better. His troops are totally ready to move
Elves!
again. I might just see what I can do about attacking these guys now. Because why not? Why not?
Good. I will guard our people.
I mean, if we can take Beorning Hall, that's going to completely devastate these guys. I think I'll have you go after the Sons of Rovanian, because they're isolated. They're not going to get any help. Let's save that. Let's do an auto-resolve, and then be as aggressive as you can. Okay? I want these guys gone. Perfect.
We must bring justice to the enemy.
Okay. Barely lost any
I
troops
will
there.
guard our people.
Let's
We
just
must
put
bring
this
justice
place
to the
under
enemy.
siege for now. Probably best just to build a bunch of siege equipment. Kind of hold this one out a bit. Because they got a large garrison to help defend Beorning Hall.
They must all be killed.
I would
Elves!
like to bring this guy closer if I can. He could cross over this way. I just want to make sure this guy's not going to be in range. Oh, he could be. Yeah, he looks like he could still be in range of hitting him.
I will guard our people.
Alright, let's just inch a little closer this way. Okay.
Ready, elves.
I could try to cut this guy off, because here's what I could do. If I challenge these guys now and wipe them out, then they can't move back up north to threaten Beorning Hall, and then that city is definitely going to fall to us by next turn.
Keep your wits sharp.
And I don't think he's close enough to get support from Overward, so I think we should just go for them now. And these are some pretty weak units, so I'm not worried about these guys coming out to
Ready,
pursue us.
elves.
So yeah,
They must
let's
all
push right for this guy.
With haste. Meet them with elven blade.
Alright, let's definitely fight this one manually. This one should be a lot more in our favor. Also, what is going on with my green screening here? Am I not getting enough light? Alright, give me a moment here, folks. Something's going on with my green screening, and it's gonna drive me crazy. My green screen's still an issue? Why does it look so weird today? Okay, I think that's better. Alright, there we go. I think that should be better then, hopefully. Alright, start deployments. Stay over here. So now we've got our tier 4 heavy spears. I think these guys are, what are they? The gate guard? Yeah, the gate wardens. We've also got our polearm infantry. How do I want to do this? And I don't recall fighting any other battles with the Twilight Guard, so this might be my first time controlling these guys in the battlefield. And then we got the Lasglen Rangers. I'm gonna keep you up front over here. Aothed we'll keep over there. Let's do one on each side over here. There we go.
My arrows will fly true.
And then we'll keep the general back over here. There we go.
Ready yourselves? Keep your wits sharp. My arrows will fly true.
Yeah, let's do Flaming Shot this time. Yes, perfect. You'll stay there for now.
We must not waver.
Okay. Alright, let's get you guys pulling back. Alright, perfect. Okay, we massacred those guys. Fall back quickly. Oh, good shot there, good shot. I want you to focus on... Let's see, where are their range units? I'm gonna pause this for a moment. Where the hell are their archers? Yeah, hit the archers. We gotta respond back to their archers somehow, so... Yep, we'll keep the Aothed just over there. Sorry guys, just gotta make a quick call here. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm getting really tired of this green screen. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is so annoying. A part of me is tempted to just go back to having the talking logo in the background, in the corner of my screen, because it was just so much easier when I had that to work with, and I am getting so frustrated with this green screen crap.
Ready, elves. Ready yourselves. Keep your wits sharp. We must not waver.
Alright, where's my general?
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Alright, yep, they're really trying to hit us hard with the cavalry.
Elven warriors. Ready, elves.
I thought I told you guys to hit the archers.
Ready yourselves. Weapons ready, elves.
Actually, yeah, just kind of stay back there for now.
Elven warriors.
Okay, we're gonna have to start responding to those archers in a bit.
Weapons ready, elves.
I still think it's a little risky to send out the Aelfid right now. I don't know where you guys are going. Whoopsies. Oh,
The arrows will fly true.
everything is just so wonky today. I can't seem to have a smooth streaming experience. My chair is going weird, and
Warriors.
the green screen's driving me nuts. It's doing it again there.
Ready, elves. Weapons ready, elves.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Ready, elves.
Yeah, we're barely even getting pinched here.
Elven warriors.
Alright, great shot there.
Ready, elves. They will feel the sting of my arrows.
Alright, time to send out the cavalry. Chase down these archers. Oh crap. Better stop that heavy cavalry up there. Turn around, turn around.
Keep your wits sharp.
Battle is turning in our favor.
Find your courage. Ready, elves. They will feel the sting of my arrows.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Okay, let's chase down the rest of these guys.
My arrows will fly true.
Archers, you're gonna hit these other targets instead. And no more pursuing. Alright, they're gone. I think I'll save that one too. Perfect.
haste.
Good work there.
Keep your wits sharp.
And I don't think I can retreat back, unfortunately, so I'll just have to stick it out here. It's unlikely these guys will try to,
Watch for the enemy.
Yeah, I don't think these guys will leave Overward. I'll be surprised if they do, but they don't have any other supporting forces in the area. I mean, they got this guy over here. They could send him back up north.
Keep your wits sharp.
But I'm confident if they do go after us, we could probably just auto-resolve it or just manually fight it. Because the Vale's men are down to their last remaining forces. So Bjorning Hall is heavily under siege. We can take it next turn if we really want to. Oh yes, we got some banners to upgrade here. Yeah, let's have increased accuracy.
Ready, elves.
I think I'll go for this. Oh, darn it. Did they just take this from under us? Damn it.
Watch for
Well,
the
that's
enemy.
irritating. So now I gotta go back and get this.
Keep your wits sharp.
Alright, let me see if I should try to strike them now.
Haste. I will guard our people. Elves, They must not stand.
Alright, can Legless take this on his own? No, not really. We're gonna have to keep it under siege.
I will guard
I think what I'll do is I'll send these guys down south to support...
our path is
What's his name? Bellic down here.
Watch for the enemy. Keep your wits sharp. Elves, over here! Ready, elves.
Okay. And how are things looking diplomacy-wise? Okay, just keeps getting worse. At least they're still allies with us. So far, we don't have any broken treaties. I don't think we can avoid going to war with Dale. At some point, they're going to start attacking us, but I'm really hoping that we can improve our ties with Lothlorien, because I can't go to war with Lothlorien and with Dale. That's just going to completely crush us.
elves. We go.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit these guys now.
With Elven Blade!
Should I try taking this now? Yeah, it doesn't have much of a garrison. And I could just take this now. Okay, so we suffered some casualties there. I hope we didn't lose any units. Holy cow! Jesus, 50% casualties? What the hell? It's pretty darn close to 50, but that really puts us in a bad state. I don't know if we can really justify that. We lost a whole unit of spearmen. All of these units are down by 50% or more. That really puts us in a bind. We'll have to hire some mercenaries. The problem is, they're definitely going to come back and try to take it. And then we're going to be in a really tight bind trying to defend this place, so... Well, in the meantime, let's get a mercenary here. Because I can't recruit any units, so I'll just have to supplement my ranks with some more Aothed.
Ready, elves. Watch for the enemy.
Okay, and how's culture looking here then? 92%. And then what about Goblin Town? So it doesn't look like we're in decline anymore with influence. Yep, it's going back up again. That's good. What about Isengard? Is it going back up with Isengard? I hope it is. Alright, steady at 49%. And I can't do anything to really increase that.
I will guard our people. Elves.
And Legolas is going to be stalled at Bjorning Hall because we got to keep this siege going for a little while. Maybe if the dwarves get close enough, we can get their help and then just take this.
We must bring justice to the enemy.
Ready, elves.
Now the problem is they could start sending these troops up to Gobel Larnen up here. Or Thorlint, and I don't exactly have the strongest garrison defending these places. Okay, the Elven King's Halls, that's a different story, but these two in particular, they're looking pretty weak, so I may have to get a new general here. Alright, let's raise an army here. And I'll just have to quickly assemble as many troops as I possibly can. Yeah, we need more archers, so we should probably prioritize that. Think. Yeah, that's about as much as I'm going to get here.
Watch for the enemy. Ready, elves. Keep your wits sharp.
Alright, let's end this turn here.
Elves.
Good. Well, yeah, let's repair it first then. See what happens. Okay, will the dwarves kick him out? Oh yeah, they have. Good, good. But we're probably going to lose that region to the dwarves now.
Watch for the enemy.
I could try to push there and take it now, but they have it under siege, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Keep your
That's a
wits
pity.
sharp.
I will guard our people.
I may have to buy it off the dwarves.
They must not stand.
How is it that even with a third army, this is still not that much in our favor? I figured this would be a walk in the park if we had a dwarven army supporting us, because we have 3 full armies here to help us attack Beorning Hall, but somehow that's not really changing our outcome all that much.
They must all be killed.
I mean, I guess continue the siege. And where are we with domination? Yeah, we're not even at level 9 yet, so...
Ready, elves. Keep your wits sharp. Ready, elves. Keep your wits sharp.
Well, I'll just have you... Let's see, what do I want to do here? What I could do is just let the dwarves take this territory down here. Because I don't think I'd mind that. If the dwarves take all these regions down south, then I'll have a bit of a buffer zone between myself and Lothlorien, so the likelihood of the elves attacking us from Lorien will be even lower. And if war does break out, at least I know the dwarves will be down here to help us out, and then we can just focus on maybe like half of this frontier here versus having to worry about the Golden Wood. So I think I'm okay with the dwarves taking some more territory. And Beorning Hall, let's see.
Elves.
I think I'll just move up ahead
Come with
now.
me.
Let's just bring this guy back.
Deliver their end.
Yeah, let's just save it here. There we go. Holy cow. Nearly 1,900 losses? What the hell? Yeah, the dwarves suffered pretty badly, but we lost one... Yeah, we lost 2 whole units, 3 whole units here. Holy shit. I mean, what kind of defenses did they have there? It's not like we're dealing with the very best troops. I mean, the Anduin Sentinels, I'm guessing that's like a tier 3 unit, but still though, these are some grievous losses. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna go back. Let's go back and just hold that siege, because that's an unnecessary number of troops to lose. I'd rather just see if I can starve them out. How long will they last? Nah, just continue the siege. Alright, so they run out of supplies in 7 turns. It's a bit of a wait, but what we could do is just start taking... Let's see, what's his name? Lemion? We could start taking Lemion. And maybe have him march north to take Bettaharth. Might just do that instead. Because our position is pretty safe down here. Yeah, our numbers are replenishing quickly, so the next 2 turns, these guys will be fully replenished and ready to go. I'll let the dwarves take Holtwudu down here. And then we just gotta focus on making sure culture is in a good place. Yeah, Mordor is, it's really hard to tell just how much longer they'll last. They have the benefit of having all this attrition work against their enemies. But Lothlorien looks like it's sweeping in to finally get the job done.
They must not stand!
Yeah, we'll just hold this siege out.
We must bring justice to the
I'd rather just move up north and start taking this region away from them. That way we've got the upper Vales. We can always buy this off the dwarves. Because I do want to get something for our troubles here.
Ready, elves.
Yeah, let's just take this back quickly. Perfect. That way we don't have to worry about buying it off the dwarves. Perfect. That works out... Yeah, that works out pretty well for us. What's going on down here? Are they suffering attrition? It looks like they are. Okay, so in the middle Vales, you suffer attrition. So the Valesmen will likely be making their last stand somewhere down here. They'll still have a little bit of strength left, but I'm just going to leave that up to the dwarves to finish off, because I am more than okay with them taking Feldham and Eoburg down here. Do I really need Fenberg? Yeah, to control the middle Vales, we kind of need Fenberg. Because right now we only controlled Overward, and we still have to take Storholm up there too.
Keep your wits sharp. Watch for the enemy.
I'll need to keep this guy nearby.
Elves! Our path is certain. We must bring justice to the enemy. Elves! We go.
Okay, what can I do here? Yep, let's increase the influence a bit more. And then, diplomacy-wise, I know we're still in a really bad place. Yeah, it just keeps getting worse. It's apparently improving with Lothlorien. I mean, let's just keep that going, shall we? But considering their power ranking is at a 7 and ours is a rank 4, oh, so we've gone up in rank a bit. So now we are the 4th most powerful faction in Middle-earth. That probably has something to do with Lothlorien not attacking us or breaking our alliances. Dale, on the other hand, that is a ticking time bomb. But considering our very positive relationship with the dwarves, if Dale does attack us, I'm absolutely certain Erebor will break their alliance with them. Because they only have, actually, yeah, they only have a defensive alliance. So if Dale attacks us, they have no obligation to help them. It's only if we attack Dale that would be a different question. That would be a different story. Okay. So far, so good. I don't think I mind so much. I mean, it's gonna suck fighting Dale, but oh yeah, here we go. Peace treaty. Ugh. I mean, honestly, if I accept peace now, I can start to repair some... Actually, I can always accept a peace treaty later, so I'll just keep this going, take some more territory, and then offer peace terms. Okay, anything that helps with influence. I would love that. No. Yeah, let's trade it. I like that idea. We can probably start disbanding some of these units, because we don't need to worry about our defenses. I can get these guys moving again. Alright, let's have you take Betterhearth. You're just gonna maintain that siege for a little while. It's best that we just keep it going for the time being. Beorning Hall still under siege. Yeah. We need to take Beorning Hall for sure. There will be no peace until we have taken Beorning Hall, Betterhearth up here, and maybe Storholm? Because I'm okay with the dwarves just continuing the fight down here on their own. I don't think the Valesmen are going to be a threat anymore. But at some point, it probably would be a lot wiser for us to end the war as soon as possible. That way we could start rebuilding our relationship with Lothlorien, and there could be a chance that our ties with Dale could improve. Because right now, it's just getting worse and worse with Dale. But I know that if I end the war against the Valesmen sooner rather than later, then Lothlorien will end up appreciating that over time. So that will definitely improve ties.
I will guard our people. Come with me. They must all be killed. Deliver their end.
Okay, you're just going to keep that siege going.
Watch for the enemy.
Let's have you kind of move down this way, I'm thinking.
Keep your wits sharp. Ready, elves.
Let's have you move back over
Watch for
here.
the enemy.
Because then I can have you recruit another unit, right? Yeah, you've already got pretty much a full roster
Keep your
here.
wits sharp.
I can give you guys an upgrade, that would be nice. Oh, it's a hard decision to make. We need the Lore Master there for the upkeep. But I really love these Almond Long Spearmen, they're great. Might just disband. Yeah, I should probably just disband the Aothid, right? You know what? We'll keep him. We'll keep him. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll send you back. I'm going to have you start marching towards Storholm. Consolidate that for us.
Elves. They must all be killed.
Yeah, we'll just
They
have to
must
keep
not
that siege
stand.
going, because now that the dwarves aren't close enough to help, it's definitely not going to work out in our favor.
They must all be killed.
Ready, elves.
Okay, as long as influence is staying steady, I'm happy with that. Like I said, I'm not going to bother with trying to get to 80%, because that's just going to take far too long to achieve. We'll do that. Okay, let's end the turn. I think I'm gonna have to make this. I think I'll go 2 more turns. This one and 1 more turn, and then I'm gonna have to call it for the day, because do got some plans to follow up on.
Keep your wits sharp.
Okay, let's bring it back to Overward over here.
Be quick.
I don't know if that's gonna help with
I will
control.
guard our people.
This might help though. Yeah, that would definitely help.
Ready, elves.
Let's upgrade you guys. Actually, what units can you recruit? Yeah, we can't get any more of the Amanlonk Wardens, or whatever they are, Spearmen.
Ready, elves. Watch for the enemy.
Deliver their end. They must all be killed.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep that going a
Deliver the
little
end.
while longer. Yeah, they run out of supplies in 3 turns up in Betterhearth, and then Beorning Hall 4 more turns until they run out of supplies. And then we'll probably just keep that siege going for like 2 turns after their supplies run out, because their numbers will be totally depleted by then. The Valesmen still have a large army up here, but the dwarves are definitely going to give them a rough time.
Watch for the enemy.
I'm going to have this guy head towards Holtwudu. Holtwudu, I mean. I could start forming a new army here. I mean, we've got the income for it. Besides, the more troops we recruit, the higher our strength ranking gets, and the less likely we'll have to deal with our neighbors going to war with us anytime soon. Alright, so ties are no longer improving. Somehow they're improving with Dale. But the Anduin Vale, yeah, their strength ranking is a 9. But not as bad as Mordor. Or Enetwaith over here. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hang this up a lot sooner, guys. I'm sorry. Here we go. If I can make the time, I'll come back later tonight to continue the campaign. But I do have to proceed with some plans earlier than anticipated. I was hoping to get 1 more turn out of this. Yeah, because this is barely even an hour and a half. Alright, so A-Train, appreciate you stopping by. I'm sorry I couldn't stay longer to chat. But if I do come back, hopefully you can join me then. But from now on, Sundays are going to be the most reliable days for me to be streaming moving forward. Maybe I'll bring Mondays back on the schedule. It's just getting kind of busy with work at the moment. Well, thanks again, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. Take care now.